Over the past few months, we've seen a sharp increase with interest rates, which is dominoed into all areas of real estate. For those investors or lessors trying to get a grasp of where our rental market is at here in Southwest Florida, first we take a look at our national level to give us a baseline of where the rental rates were and where they're at now. When we look at the rental rates at a national level, it's hovering between $1,300 to $1,400. Keep in mind, every piece of real estate is unique to its own location. So when we look at the national level, this is to give us an idea of the temperature of the whole country. In 2019 and prior, our rental rates were pretty static for a really long time. Then from 2020 and later, we found ourselves with a housing shortage, thus pushing the remaining inventory rental prices up. Unlike the national data, Florida is unique to the national landscape due to the migration of people during 2020 to present, where people are moving to and from. Nationwide, 25% of home buyers search to move to a different metro area between August 23 to October 23. The top 5 states home buyers searched to move to were Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Maine, while California, New York, Illinois, Massachusetts, and the District of Columbia were the top 5 states home buyers searched to move from. Of all the major U.S. metros, Sacramento was the most searched for destination among home buyers looking to relocate between August 23 to October 23. Next came Las Vegas, Orlando, Myrtle Beach, and Portland. San Francisco was the most searched destination among home buyers looking to leave, followed by New York, Los Angeles, Washington, and Seattle. How competitive is the market? In October of 2023, 13.4% of homes in Florida sold above list price, down 2.4 points year over year. There were only 31.2% of homes that had price drops, up from 30% of homes in October last year. There was a 97.2% sale to list price, down 0.23 points year over year. What does this mean? Homes that sold above list price likely received multiple offers. A high or growing percentage of homes selling above list price indicates that the housing market is competitive and bidding wars are becoming more common. A low or shrinking percentage of homes selling above list price suggests that the market is becoming less competitive. Thus, we're seeing prices come down. If we look at the chart, over the longer 3-year period, the fastest rent growth is still concentrated in the Sun Belt. Even as many metros, they're cool in 2023, the Miami Metro tops the list with a 3-year rent growth of 38%, while the Tucson, Tampa, Orlando, and New York City metros round out to the top 5. Now, what does this mean at a local level like Cape Coral? Based on this chart, which is directly from the MLS, you could see in 2021 rental prices skyrocketed and continue to increase up to this previous month. August 2023 is an anomaly, not really sure what caused that spike. 2023 versus 2022, you could see an increase in the rental inventory. From our MLS, we have a rental absorption rate of 4.8 months. Keep in mind, in the past 3 years, we've had a massive influx of apartment buildings being built in Cape Coral specifically. You could see them all along Pine Island, off of Skyline or Chiquita, I believe. There's new developments that are going on there. There are a few apartments that are still in progress of being built, so surely these numbers will change gradually over time. For right now though, our rental market still makes sense, and if it makes sense, it makes dollars. Over the past 30 days in Cape Coral, we've had 141 rentals. This includes everything that have been rented. The average total square footage is 1,500. The average year built is 1998. The average price per square foot that these properties are being rented at is $1.54. I wouldn't pay attention to that number. The average list price is $2,273. The average rented price is $2,257. And the average time for a property to go under contract or go from active to rented is approximately 53 days. Now keep in mind that there may be some price reductions. As we could see, the list price being $2,273 versus $2,257. There's a little bit of a gap there where they could have negotiated the rent or whatnot. Now, if we compared the past 30 days of properties that have rented, I'm going to go over the averages of properties that are currently active as rentals in the marketplace right now. So if we look at the average total square feet, it's 1,596. If we look at the average year built is 2001. The average price per square foot for rental is $1.87. The average list rental price is $2,945, and the average price reduction, the average original price is $2,945, and the average current rental price, so they listed it up here and then they reduced the rental rate, is now at $2,945. $3,969. A little bit counterintuitive. It's higher than what they originally listed at, but you can see that you can play with those numbers around depending on where the market's at. Now, there are lessors who are out there holding out for their price, which they could do based on their carrying costs. Remember, all this data is coming specifically from the MLS, Royal Palm Coast Association. A reminder to all, when viewing data, it's critical to know where this information is coming from, and each and every market has its own nuances and should be compared relatively across the board. If you found value in this video, a huge compliment would be to watch one of my other videos. You could see the information card up here, which helps my channel being found through YouTube's algorithm. So thank you in advance. My question to the audience is, what is your takeaway from this rental market now based on this video? If you agree or disagree with me, I'd love to know your comments in the comment section below. My information is going to pop up below here, or you could check the description box that has my contact info, and or click my Calendly link, which will put you right into my schedule for a 15 to 30 minute consultation of what your real estate goals are here in Southwest Florida. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.